It's so early. Actually, it's only 5:30 right now. But I've been up for an hour working. Scott, oh, my face is already cut. I look ragged. We're going with it. Scott left at 4:30 for a hunting trip. So I figured I'd go ahead and get up and get my overtime done with for the day. I'm only gonna do 2 hours. So I'm gonna do 4:30 to 6:30 and then my normal shift will start. I've had a sinus like congestion and cough for like over a week now and I'm just so over it. I'm hoping I'm at the tail end of it because it's making sleep miserable because I cough all night. And I just don't like blowing my nose every 5 seconds. But I just took my greens. Cruz is wiggling. I'm hoping he'll sleep for another hour. He's currently talking, if you can hear that. Well, that's great. So I will just like vlog every now and then throughout the week because Scott is gone. Scott is going to North Dakota, or is on his way right now to North Dakota for a hunting trip. And they're gone all week. So single mom in it for a week, but we got this. Cruz is such a good boy. I'm going to end up taking Cruz to daycare obviously all week and picking him up. So I'm gonna try to wake up super early every morning to get my overtime in. I still have to do 8 hours. So I can get off at 3:30 and go get him from daycare. I took off Friday. Thursday night they have a Halloween trick-or-treat, like a trunk-or-treat at the school, and we're going to go walk. I didn't do a trunk this year because Blair and I were gonna do it together, but she is insanely pregnant and Scott's out of town this week and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I donated candy and we're just gonna walk around. I invited my parents to come and I think Vicky will probably be there if she's not working, and we'll just walk around, see a few trunks and his teacher. Friday they have no daycare, it's closed. So I took off work on Friday so Cruz and I can have a mom day because dad will get home hopefully like 8 at the latest on a Friday. So I'll probably keep Cruz up so he can see dad. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to work for the next hour. It's now 5:33. I've been talking for 3 minutes. Back to work, I'm gonna make my protein shake. I'm still on my meal plan. I did pretty good this weekend. Saturday I worked out in the morning with Fit KC, that challenge I was talking about. We did a workout and I had my shake before that. Came home, had my oatmeal. No, I put it in my shake Saturday. So lately, oatmeal in my shake. So I have like a serving of oatmeal. I think it's like a 1/4 cup or something in my shake. I can't do that texture. It's like really, really thick. And like sometimes I get like chunks of it. So I've been doing separate. So I've been doing my protein shake with the fruit and the spinach and the protein and the almond milk and the seeds. An hour later, I'll eat the oatmeal with just water and then cinnamon. And it's good. It's like another meal essentially, even though it's a little bit, but it's still super good. But anyway, Saturday I mixed it all together because I just didn't have time and I knew we were gonna work out and I needed the calories. So I did that, worked out, my mom went with me. And then I did pretty good meal plan wise. I ate the rest of my prepped food that day. I'm trying to think of what we did. I'm pretty sure we were at home Saturday. Yeah, because I set up for the baby shower. It's all a blur at this point. And then yesterday I had my protein shake. I left the oatmeal out because I was going to eat it later, but I ended up eating a bagel at the shower. But like I said, I'm not gonna beat myself up. I am just going to try to stick to the meal plan and start over. So I did pretty good the rest of the day. I just had a bagel at the shower and a mimosa, and it's gonna be okay. This is a lifestyle. I don't want to be strict diet forever. So Cruz looks like he went back to sleep. He's like on the pillow now. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna focus. He's in the corner on the pillow. He's so freaking cute. His room is like kind of cold right now. It says it's 67. I have the heat on. But anyways, I digress. I'll take you along this week, just little snips of the week. I'm gonna go back to work.
Hold on, baby, I don't dance, but how I love to be around you. I'm not scared of
myself together for daycare drop-off. I'm wearing my Old Navy leggings that are my favorite. I'm 5'9". This is just if you need leggings. Old Navy. I'm 5'9". I got the regulars. These are a tall and they have plenty of room. I don't like them like this, so I just get the medium regulars. But I had already tried these on, washed them, and all of that, so did not return them. But got my checkered Vans on. Got these for Christmas a couple years ago. They're like the gold. I don't wear them often because they're not broken in and they hurt. So I need to break them in so I can wear them and get them dirty. I hate when they're like all clean and fresh for Vans. I feel like Vans have to be a little dirty. I don't know, I'm weird. And then I'm just wearing my KC hoodie from Rally House, I believe. And I have a KC shirt on to work out later. It is Red Monday at Cruz's daycare, so he's gonna wear a Chiefs jersey as well. So I figured I'll wear my hoodie.
Show the limits with you right now. So what's your feelings? The city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight.
You say toast?
We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right
here.
now.
You ready? You ready to go daycare? You're a little wobbly this morning. Oh no.
People talk and tell what you wanna hear now.
We leave the car here.
But they all disappear.
Good morning, everyone.
They will let you down. So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight.
I just got back from taking Cruz to daycare. I ended up getting a coffee because when you leave the house, you have to get a coffee. But I got a grande shaken espresso with almond milk instead of the 2%. I like the blonde espresso better, so I subbed that and got a quad shot because I got up at 4 a.m. 2 pumps, sugar-free vanilla, no classic. Say no classic or you're going to get a crap ton of sugar and your vanilla syrup, and it's disgusting in my opinion. It's so sweet. And I ended up adding a pump of white mocha because I know that's against the rules, but I just love how it tastes with a pump of white mocha. So it's almost healthy. We love to see it. I have not got the mail in like a whole week, I feel like. At least 4 days. This was shoved in my mailbox with this as well as our regular mail. So I don't even know what this is. Cruz tried to take a car to daycare and then just junk mail. So that's always fun. Now I'm going back to work for the day. It's 3:30. I'm sitting in my car in the garage because I got a car mount finally for my camera and I'm going to install it. All it came with is the actual car mount itself and the suction cup, and then it gave this 3M sticky sheet and this tiny directions. And I guess there's 2 ways you can use it. You can use the 3M sheet. The lights are going to go down. Or you can use just the suction, but I don't really understand how the suction's going to work. Because the way the tripod or the mount is, the camera would be like upside down. So I'm super confused. Oh shoot, okay. So you just take this, it suctions to this. Well, I think you can also do it to your mirror. But I don't, that isn't gonna work. You guys, I hope this works. So I'm gonna section that to that. And then I think you just take off, is there a sticky thing on the section? I'm like talking to myself at this point. You would want it this way, I think. Oh my god, I was just getting ready to say I got it, but I absolutely did not get it. The 3M thing is not sticking to my dashboard. Okay, so the suction cup, I wasn't sticking, but there's like a lever and you push the lever down. But now my 3M thing isn't sticking. I don't even know if this is going to be a good angle. I also worked out over my lunch break. I didn't film that because I feel like you guys see that in every vlog. And my hair's a mess. Okay. Obviously that didn't work. I thought I could do this without Scott being here, and apparently that's not the case. Okay, so the car mount I cannot figure out. So, you're just sitting on my dash at the moment. I just got in my car. I am going to get Cruz. I'm off work, like I said. It was almost 4 o'clock at this point. Got Cruz cans of water. And I got him an after-school snack.
Hey, Mr. Fit, your budget. Today's special.
Got some applesauce stuff today. And some of those cheesy things he was eating last night. He really likes those. So, we are going to get Cruz, and by we I mean me, and I think we're gonna go to Target. I wanna get some washable acrylic paint so that we can paint our pumpkins that are outside to give Cruz and I something to do one night after daycare and after work. So, and of course I have a list of other things I wanna get. So we are going to get Cruz from daycare and head into Target. I think someone pooped. You stink. We have to change the diaper in 1 minute. Cruz and I are home. We went to Target. We literally got the most random stuff, but I figured I'd share anyways because that's just what we do here. We got a new planner, 2023. We've been talking about plans for like next spring, and I hate not being able to see the dates. My planner only goes to December of this year, so new planner to start looking at. More Nespresso pods, just a blonde roast I'm out of. I got a medium roast last time and I'm not a fan. I still have those, but I wanted to get some blonde roast. Then I got some NyQuil. I've been having like the sinus stuff. I'm just hoping at night this helps me not cough and actually sleep. Dry shampoo. This is not, I've never used this brand, so we'll see. Collab. It's an original fragrance. I don't know, we'll see if it works. I usually just get like a brand at Target, or Amika is like my all-time favorite, but I just never get to Sephora to buy it. But Vicky has got me a couple times. This Blackberry Tonic Mix Bar Hair and Body Mist. I love this stuff. It's like $9 from Target, and I have gone through like 4 containers of them. I got Scott family pictures, so he didn't like the shirt I got from Tilly's. I think I showed it. It's just like a white shirt, but it's like cream. It's more cream than it is, or like more yellowy cream than it is white cream. And so I'm gonna go take that back. My plan is to do that maybe Friday when I'm off work. But I found this cute cream one. It's like a thicker material. It's like waffle. And I got a medium because it looked massive. He usually wears a large and it still looks massive. So I don't know, I'm gonna make him try that on. I got myself an XL. It might be too big, but I wanted to do like an oversized look with leggings and like a flannel. How cute would that be for like a relaxed fit? But I love these kind of shirts with the waffle and then this thick hem, I guess, or thick, I don't know what you call this piece. Wrist piece? I don't know, I like them. They're comfy. So I got myself one because they were only $19. These I just saw, we use these for Blair's shower. Vicky had bought some, but I got a pack of, or 2 packs of 4 because we are going dress shopping. Hey, be nice to Sissy. It's like patting her. We are going dress shopping for Madison in a couple weeks, and I told her I would bring champagne and some glasses for everyone if no one else volunteered, so that when she finds her dress or just while she's shopping, we could have a glass to celebrate. I need her to get turkey for the dogs. That's how they take their medicine. And then last but not least, this is why I kind of went. So Cruz and I are by ourselves this week, obviously. And I was thinking, I've been seeing people paint pumpkins, and we have some pumpkins. What'd you do with your applesauce? Where'd it go? He's just looking at me like, what do you mean? I'll have to find that. I got a pack of paint. Some tempera, I don't know, paint. My mom said this is the kind I would want that's washable, just cheap paint with some brushes, and I'll just keep this stuff. I'll wash it and keep it for crafts, but we're gonna paint some pumpkins one night. Hopefully outside, but I think it's gonna rain like Tuesday night or Wednesday night, but that'll give Cruz and I something fun to do for Halloween. So Cruz is playing I'm gonna cook us some dinner. I prepped my dinner earlier. I'm doing spaghetti squash, beef, and some sauce and green beans. Your ball went all the way over there. He's really into balls. He thinks they're so fun. I better close this gate. Can't believe he's actually walking. It's so wild to me he actually stands up and walks places. Oh, get the ball. Cruz is gonna need a bath at some point, and then he'll go to bed about 7:30-ish. He looks like he's played really hard today, so I'm hoping that is an easy process tonight. But if it's not, we'll just cuddle in bed because Dad's gone. There you go.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute, who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head, you're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from being a bit nicer, know when to talk and when to shut your mouth. You're so moody, always set you fire.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. I didn't vlog yesterday, but like I said earlier this week, I'm just going to vlog a few days this week and compile it into one vlog and do like a weekly vlog. Yesterday was just a normal day. I worked, which I'm doing right now. I worked and worked out over my lunch break, took Cruz to daycare, of course, in the morning, and got Cruz after work. I worked till like 4. He just hung out at home, actually. My friend Madison came over, that's what we did. So we had dinner at home. I had spaghetti squash like the past week and a half. Cruz had some pasta and beef and strawberries per usual as well. Madison came over and brought a bottle of wine, so I did have a glass. Did I have 2 glasses? It might have been a glass and like a half. I didn't finish my last glass. And we went to bed. I laid in bed at like 8:30, but I didn't go to bed till like 10. I was watching The Voice. I had recorded and hadn't watched yet, and Scott called at like 9:45, and I think I fell asleep watching The Voice, and he woke me up. So we talked for a few minutes, and then I went to bed. I'm having a hard time actually falling asleep when it's time for bed, like when I turn the TV off and stuff, with Scott not here. We're surviving. My alarm went off at 4:45 and I did not get up. I didn't get up till like 5:45, so I slept for another hour, which I guess is fine, but now I gotta work till 4 today. My mom wants to pick Cruz up from daycare. I invited her to come over and paint pumpkins with us. It's not supposed to rain tonight. It's raining right now though. It's actually glorious. I wish I could lay in bed and just not do anything, but I'm working. Ended up getting a coffee. Yesterday I had coffee at home, so I'm not getting Starbucks every day. Penny's allergies are just out of control, and I'm hoping with the rain it helps. I saw a mouse today, not in my house, but outside when I let the dogs out. This little mouse, a vole or whatever Scott called it. I don't know. Anyways, it ran from across the patio behind my grill. If you don't know, we built our house about 2 years ago, and this was a bean field. This was not residential whatsoever. It was a bean field. We tore it all down, built a house, and we've had little mice in the winter. We've had them a few times, not a lot, like probably a handful of like 3 or 4 times I've seen a mouse or 2 mice in the house, and they're the littlest baby mice, and I feel so bad, but they gotta go. So we did set traps out. Got caught a couple last year and took it out way far back, but I was reading that that's not a good idea. Like, you kind of need to nix them because they know where to go now, so then they come back. But hoping that little guy stays outside, especially with Scott gone, because I'm not catching it, so it will live here for a few days if it comes inside. I made a minute clinic appointment because about a week ago I got super congested, sinus shit going on, and it hasn't gone away, and it hasn't got any better. Actually, this morning I did wake up and I feel a little bit better, but I've already made the appointment, so I'm going to go. And I sound congested. It's like all right here. My eyes are watery. Snot is non-stop coming out. And then when I lay down, it's just like draining in my throat and I cough all night. So it's a good time. I've honestly haven't got rid of my cough since COVID in June. That's that. So I'm going to go to the doctor's at like 9:30. I think my appointment's at 9:30, so I'm gonna leave here at 9.
We've been swinging and missing.
Just left the Minute Clinic. That was $150. So that was unexpected. But apparently I haven't met my deductible, which I'm so surprised because Cruz was so sick multiple times and I could have swore we were gonna meet it. But it is what it is. It was like $50 to be seen and then $105 for all this medication, which I don't even know if I'm gonna take it all. It's so much. She said it probably started out as allergies, but because it's been like 7 or 8 days since I've had it, that it's turned into a sinus infection, which I agree, because I thought it was allergies to start, and then now I just feel miserable and it's not going away. So I got an antibiotic to take for 5 days, and then I got a cough pill. I don't know the real names of them. A cough pill to take at night and in the morning. I can take it like 3 times a day, which actually that's going to be helpful at night, I think. I also got Sudafed. She said I could also take with it a nose spray. I used one at home, but she said this one's like higher dosage or something. I don't know. That's the one I'm unsure if I'm going to use. I'm going to try it maybe. And then also got a prescription for a, is it Zylol or is that, I don't know. It's just another allergy pill that I guess is better and more expensive and just different than the Zyrtec I've been taking, so it could help changing it up. I guess you're supposed to change those every few months, which I've heard that in the past, but Scott and I never do. We always take Zyrtec or the Costco brand of Zyrtec. I'm also driving and vlogging, which is probably against the rules, but so anyway, she gave me that and like 2 refills on that if I like it, but it is cheaper to get it through the pharmacy. CVS has a brand, a CVS brand that's cheaper than the name brand. So I left with like 3 prescriptions, a nose spray, Sudafed, and cough drops. I worked in the lobby. I brought my stuff with me, so I didn't really miss any work. I am just missing the 10 minutes it takes to drive there and 10 minutes back home. And I might vlog my workout today. I have a total body workout. I'm going to work a few hours and I'm gonna use that as my lunch. This is like my break because I'm working like 9.5 hours today, so you get a little couple 15-minute breaks. So that's how that's happening. I'm still driving home, but this album brings back so many memories with my friend Carly. Not necessarily this song, but the Marshall Mathers LP2 like deluxe album as a whole. So when I was single, before, like pretty much before I met Scott, Carly, I can't remember whose birthday it was. I want to say it was mine, maybe hers. Ours are like the same months. Like mine's October and hers is November. So who knows what month it was. But we went to downtown Lee Summit on like a random like Monday, Tuesday night where it's so dead. I guess I can turn to show my face. We had this album on repeat for a very long time and rapping in the car, singing. We went to the Peanut, which is no longer downtown, and we like danced on the bar, on the tables, and just literally had the best time of our lives. Like, I don't know whose birthday it was, but it was the best birthday. It was a great time. And our friend Brooke was there. I miss those carefree days. It was such good memories. And we went back to Brooke's parents' house, or mom's house, and passed out. My mom and dad lived across the street from Brooke's mom's house, so it was so easy to go home in the morning and go to work. But it was a good time. Very carefree time in my life. And always brings back memories when I listen to any song from this album. So there's a little fun fact for today. Literally not me wearing the same outfit I wear.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you don't find cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever
my face is a tomato. I portion out my lunch before my workout. I like to do this so that when I'm done working out and I finally calm down, I can just heat it up and it's ready to go. I can go back to work without having to worry about it. This is broccoli, some chicken. I used the Green Goddess seasoning and just baked the chicken, and then I'm gonna dip it in either barbecue or sugar-free ketchup. And then I did 3.5 ounces of potatoes, white potatoes, and I just cooked them in olive oil, not olive oil. I use the avocado oil spray, and it just has a little sea salt on it. So they're very just kind of plain, but that's what I like. It's supposed to be sweet potatoes on my meal plan. Oh my God, it's still so red. But I just cannot do sweet potato texture. I even bought some and baked them, and I tried. I put them in the air fryer and I tried. The only sweet potatoes I can do are like the, like at home. I love sweet potato fries at restaurants. Of course, it's in a bunch of oil. But I can do the, I think it's the Alexa or Lexus brand. I think it's Alexa. I don't know, it's like a white bag, and they have the sweet potato tots. Those are my favorite, but they also have the fries that are seasoned. Those are also fantastic, but that's not on the meal plan. So I chose just regular white potatoes, and I Googled how big is a medium-sized potato, and they gave me like 4 to 5 ounces, but I felt like that was so much, so I did 3.5.
Do you miss me at all?
What do you think, bud?
Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all.